I'm Stephen Cheah, and this is Trust the Data for Tuesday, April 4th. Huge weekend for the data. We were 2-1 on our official daily plays. We had a 4-leg parlay on Sunday, plus 1274. Sunday's prop was the prop of the month, an early one for April with Brooke Lopez over 14.5 points. That line moved very quickly to 15.5. Everything cleared. He finished with 21 on Sunday. But after a night off from the NBA with the national championship last night, we're back, and I really like the board tonight. So I'll have a daily prop and a parlay, which I'll only put out here on YouTube. So we're going to start with the daily prop, and it's a fun one. It's Warriors guard Klay Thompson over 4.5 3-pointers made. The data is terrific on this one, and it's plus money in the Barstool Sportsbook. Now, he's cleared this number in 5 straight games, and in his last 5 games, he's averaging 13 3-point attempts per game. And he's also played the Thunder 3 times this season. He's averaging 7.7 threes made per game, and he's shooting it over 12 times a game from deep versus OKC. But I also like that this is a home game, and Klay shoots the ball at about 2 more times from downtown per game at home, and he shoots it better, almost 4% better at home. So for these reasons, I really like Klay Thompson over 4.5 3-pointers made in our quest for win number 98. Click the link in the description to bet it directly on the Barstool Sportsbook. And now for the parlay. It's another 4-legger. It's actually very similar to the one that hit on Sunday. And we're going to start with Pascal Siakam, over 24.5 points and over 5.5 assists. Now, I typically don't like to bet on teams that just played each other. But this is a very unique situation because these teams actually did this in January where they played 2 days apart. Now, Pascal Siakam, so I like his over 24.5 points, over 5.5 assists. Spicy P in his first set with them went for 28 and 35 points. He scored 36 on Sunday, so I like his chances for 25 plus today. For assists, he had 7 of those on Sunday, and he's cleared this mark in 7 of his last 9 games, averaging 6.4 per game, so I like his chance at over 5.5. The Raptors are also pretty interesting because despite a blowout, I think it's a 14.5 point spread right now, they typically don't pull their guys super early, and Charlotte has been sneaky competitive, even though they're trotting out a bunch of guys that are former G Leaguers or not a lot of NBA experience. So I like Siakam to play 32 plus minutes in this, and I also like him to hit these 2 props. We also like Brandon Ingram over 42.5 combined points, rebounds, and assists. He's cleared this in 5 of his last 7 games, averaging 46.1 combined points, rebounds, and assists over that span, and he's just in his zone. I mean, he's facing a team that allows the most points per game in the NBA, which is a nice recipe for this prop. And then I like Rockets point guard Kevin Porter Jr. over 2.5 3-pointers made. He's hit 20 3-pointers in his last 4 games, and he's averaging 10 heaves from distance during that time. He also takes more threes at home, almost 2 more. So I like this play, which is at plus money on the Barstool Sportsbook. Now, I like these rolled up in a parlay together. There will be a link in the description to bet that directly. But I also like these 4 plays straight up. So that is your daily dose of data for today. YouTube exclusive parlay. We'll do these once in a while. But this has been fun. Thank you for trusting the data. Hopefully we can keep it rolling tonight. Looking for win number 98.